Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today we're gonna start with DXY as always, and you are gonna ask, what the fuck are those lines? Well, maybe some of you know what's that, but I'm gonna explain it. So this is ATR, average to range. Let me show you. So usually it's represented with a line, and it represents volatility, but when you have it on your chart, it marks up um, volatile levels, more or less, or levels that has a limit. Like for example, um, as I explained a few times, Euro USD usually moves from maximum 60, 80 pips in a day, or if there are news, 100 and 120. So this calculates that volatility, and it puts some limits on it. Okay, so that's why I'm having them here. I could calculate them by hand. I even do it. But for example, from the low of the day, here we have a movement of like 600 pips. So for the DXY, I don't know if it's a lot or not, but I use it for the other pairs. Okay. So with that said, let's start. DXY. I'm gonna. Okay. So let's see. We started the day with this breakup structure here from yesterday. We had previous daily low and revenue liquidity on each one, and previous daily high up here. So the price decided to go up, and as you can see with the ATR in here, it was breakup structure and it started moving down, having here the revenue liquidity on M5 that maybe we'll take um, in the next hours or tomorrow. We will see. Okay. Then we had why. Okay, we have Euro USD. I'm gonna put the ATR just for you to see that it went perfectly to this level and to this level. So it worked like really good. As you can see on these days that there's no that much volatility. You don't have the price touching these levels, but well, it stays close sometimes. Okay, so I have to try it, but just like today it went perfectly. Okay, so as you can see, levels reached. I can calculate it by myself, and I can see here we have 75 pips. Sorry, I just killed the mosquito. Let me clean my fucking hand. Okay, so as you can see, it was 75 pips, and the maximum for Euro USD is 80 without news. So the ATR more or less calculates this type of things depending on volatility. So we took the previous daily low, and we had a breakout starter here to the upside, but it never came back, so no opportunity for me to trade. These days I was sick, so I was at home and I was able to trade, but now I'm going to work and I'm not being able to trade in the afternoons and not even study, so I have to study at night, but well, it is what it is. GU, more or less the same. In this case, we had like this previous daily low here and rally with the NH1 from this low here. It was really nice. We had a weak break, fake obstructor to the upside, and then rally with the NM5 being taken. Another time, and again, let me see. Yeah, okay, so the break obstructor was here. So this is not. And we had the break obstructor here. I know it's not that clear, but it could came back and start going up probably. And the ATR, well, as you can see, more or less the same. In this case, it passed this level and then it passed this one. But if you have like your levels marked up, you can see where it can stop. Okay, so it's really nice. I have to try it. It's the first day today. I just was curious and well, I wanted to try it. Okay, so USD JPY. We had this breakup structure here, leaving revenue liquidity on H1 here, revenue liquidity on H1 here, and then revenue liquidity on H1 here. I was expecting this previous daily low to be taken, but it didn't do that. This was out of timing, so no trades for me here, of course. The breakup structure is here. Mitigate, well, probably. Let me see on M1. So yeah, on M1 we had mitigation, no confirmation here, maybe here, but no, I don't think so. So obviously I'm not gonna trade that out of timing, but it's interesting to see. And I don't know if I showed you. Yeah. I'm just showing to you this because it's just curious. I've seen a lot of pro traders using it, and if it works, it's really nice. In this case, we never reached that level or that level, but because there was no a lot of volatility, and the volatility, like, it kept the price inside a range. Okay. Next one. Well, in this case, we had on USDCHF breakup structure on H1 here. As you can see, we are in an uptrend. Like, we had the breakup structure up here, revenue liquidity on H1 here, and previous daily low. But in this case, we broke a structure. We had revenue liquidity on H1 and previous daily high. Let me show you now the ATR. Okay, so it was inside. Yesterday it worked like better, but well, it's just to I can calculate the pips by myself. It's just some guide. Okay, you don't really use it for an entry probably. Here we had this rally with H1 being taken. We had a break of a structure to the downside, but with those weeks, in this case, I've seen this, but not trading that with those weeks, and then having this rally equity, well, previous daily high, and then it went up, broke a structure. Let me see. Opa, fuck. Let me see. Yeah, these are equal lows. Okay, so break of structure here, no mitigation, so I don't think I would have traded that. And to finish this day, USD CAD, we had this previous weekly high and relevant liquidity on H1, previous daily high, ATR that in this case it touched perfectly the prices perfectly. So I didn't know that the ATR was here. I'm not trading that if I haven't testing it. But in this case, break of structure to the downside, and boom, it just went down. No opportunity to enter today, but it's okay. So, well, this was my day. No trades for me. Now, I'm not going to be able to trade in the afternoons. Fuck me, because there are more entries here. But, well, it is what it is. So I hope you like it, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.